Welcome back. Today's topic is 3 lines of a defense in a bank. How often did we hear this term? How often did our bosses tell us that you should be alert because you are first line of defense? Well, today let's understand each of the lines of defenses in detail. Let us start with first line of defense. First line of defense is the operations professionals who own and manage the risks. They are responsible to streamline the processes and identify internal control deficiencies. Implement corrective actions in a process. These professionals also monitor and report risks. The risk assessments done by first line of defense professional are: 1. Risk control self-assessment. Risk control self-assessment is self-test done by operations professional to understand if there are any control gaps between what is actually done and what has been written in the standard operating procedures. If there are gaps in the standard operating procedures, they need to be fixed first, or if there are failures to comply with rules and regulations, specific cases may be rectified. 2. Key risk indicators. Key risk indicators are critical predictors of unfavorable events that can adversely impact organizations. They monitor changes in the levels of risk exposure and contribute to the early warning signs that enable organizations to report risks, prevent crises and mitigate them in time. 3. Key performance indicators. Key performance indicators refer to a set of quantifiable measurements to check performance. Performance levels are usually checked on the departmental levels. However, individual performance measures, if are put in place, can guide the management professionals towards self-development requirements of their staff. 4. Root cause analysis. A root cause analysis is defined as a wide range of approaches, tools, and techniques used to uncover causes of problems and actions to be taken to fix them. These type of professionals work in front, middle and back offices who directly or indirectly process customer requests or instructions. Going ahead, let us now understand the second line of defense. The second line of defense are mostly the support functions working towards prevention and detection of control requirements, and ensures that such requirements are embedded in the policies and procedures used by the first line of defense professionals. These professionals also specialize in managing risks and compliance in banks. Their responsibilities include: 1. Cascade management policies. 2. Define roles and responsibilities in departments. 3. Setting departmental goals for implementation. 3. Provide frameworks of risk. 4. Identify new issues, work on known issues and keep management posted about the emerging issues. 5. Assist operational professionals in developing process maps and controls. 6. Manage risks related to incidents and issues. 7. Provide training on risk management processes. 8. Facilitating and monitoring implementation of effective risk management practices to operational professionals. 9. Alerting operational management on changing regulatory and risk scenarios. 10. Monitoring the adequacy and effectiveness of internal controls, accuracy and completeness of reporting, compliance with laws and regulations, and timely remediation of deficiencies. Lastly, the third line of defense is professionals who are auditors, sitting outside the risk management processes of the first 2 lines of defense. Its main roles are to ensure that the first 2 lines of defense are operating effectively, and if not, advise how they could be improved. To conclude, first line of defense are professional who are the owners of the risk, the second line of defense oversee and control risks, and third line of defense who can be called internal consultants who audit the work done by first and second lines and come up with recommendations to improve further if there are any gaps identified by them. That's all for today. Thank you. Hope you all now have a fair idea about 3 lines of defense. You may now apply this knowledge to your day-to-day work. Have a nice day ahead. Stay tuned.